Hi, this is Ed Sobey with Kids Invent. We're in a design lab called Renewable Energy, and the goal throughout the 5 weeks is for student teams to create wind turbines, capture wind energy, convert it to electricity, and then use that electrical energy to drive a model car. This is week 2. Last week we looked at that conversion process. How do you take mechanical energy of motion, and use that to make electricity. Today we're looking at how do you capture wind energy and in its most basic form. So we want students working in their teams to mess around with making basic wind turbines. There's 2 types that they may consider. One is starting with a flat piece of cardboard, cutting out a shape, bending wind vanes, and twisting them. The twisting is something that students may overlook, because if they don't twist them, the wind will just hit the vane and stop. What we want is the wind to hit the vane and slide off the vane and push the vane or the turbine around. So the twisting is a very important part, and maybe that's the most important part of this lesson. When you look at a propeller or a wind turbine or a turbine inside a steam generator, they all have twists in them. So if they use the other method, cutting out some cardboard strips, these have to be twisted also, and of course they have to be twisted the same way or we'll have an opposing force. So a couple different ways they might go. They might come up with something else. One of the tricks here, of course, is how do you get it to spin? They'll need to put an axle through the center of whatever turbine they have, and then they'll need to use a bearing, a straw, that allows them to hold on to it and still get it to rotate. So there's a lesson they probably picked up last year when they made model cars. So pretty important there for how do you get the spin and making sure that the wind turbine blades are twisted. The other thing I need to point out is we're going to send you a fan, and unfortunately it's not going to be a strong fan. If you can find a stronger fan, maybe you have one at home, or maybe the school has a blower that they use for drying carpets, or anything bigger than the thing we're going to send you, that would make your life a lot easier in the classroom. Having 2 or 3 fans would be wonderful as well. Unfortunately, budget does not allow us to send 2 or 3 really nice fans. So I think you can make do with the one we send, but if you can find a different one, a bigger one, the students will have better success. So this week, build something that moves. Next week, we will attach it to a motor and generate electricity, and then we'll build the car, and then the following week we'll drive the car with wind energy. Thanks very much.